Hey Nuggets, it's your favorite TT from Divine Me 1111 Spiritual Guidance, and we're going to get into some of the energies for this Cancer full moon tomorrow. Cancer full moon speaks to taking in inventory of our emotions. It's the last full moon of the year, and it's taking stock of where we are emotionally, and then with it being during Capricorn season, which is its opposite, it's about grounding what you've learned, what you've taken in, what you've given, okay, and understanding what it is that you need to hold on to from past lessons, and then what you're going to take from those things into next year and beyond. Okay. Thank you all so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I do appreciate it. Please do not hesitate to contact me if you want to get your own personal reading. At this time, Capricorn season, I am doing a special for Capricorns only. I will need proof of your date of birth, but the special is $10 for 30 minutes. You can't beat that with a stick, okay? So come and talk to your TT. We're going to get it in good for you, nice and personal, okay? And that special is for Capricorns. Okay, we got a card that came out, and it is the dolphin, but we'll get to these in just a moment. See, that water, the dolphin speaks to enjoying the moment, getting back to the joy of just being exactly who you are right at that moment, right at this time, whatever it is that you are doing. That seed that has been sown from the new moon and previous to now, and just enjoying what it is that you've accomplished this year, whether you've accomplished something huge and monumental for you, or something as small as just allowing yourself to exist. That's for some. I'm not going to say that's simple. For some, I'm going to say that is a great feat. Wherever you fall on that scale, enjoy this moment. Take it in. Don't be so serious. Capricorns are so serious, and then when they get serious, they start to worry, and then they lose the fun, and it's just all kaput. Enjoy you. Have fun with you. Be in a raised and higher vibration, because if you look at this creature on this card, sound waves are emanating from him, and he's smiling. She is smiling. They're happy. And it's not coming from, well, it could come from the outside. It could go both ways. But the way that I'm looking at it is it's coming from him and emanating out. But that's a knowing. That's an emotional knowing of safety and security. And if you look, the majority of those colors that are around him are red, orange, and yellow. Those are the base. That's the base, sacral, and solar plexus chakra. Okay, that's where you ground yourself. Ground yourself in enjoyment and fun and laughter. Okay, this full moon wants you to look at the good things, and don't focus so much on the things that are not so good, that are not so pleasant. Focus on the now. it has been a really, I'm feeling myself getting emotional. It has been a really tough year. 2020 has not been kind to a lot of us. Okay? There's been loss and gain and transitioning and trying to accept things that are just completely outside of a feeling that is high vibration. Everything that has been about um, transitioning. I'm trying not to cry because I hear a dog barking, and I lost my baby the beginning of this month. So, give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Trying to keep it together, y'all. But anywho, 5:55 right there. Um, there has definitely been a lot of loved ones that have transitioned this year. Um, some very shocking ones and some that were, expected. Let me get him hers. All right. But we also need to be sure that we look on the bright side. Okay, that's our underlying. We look on the bright side, and we try to find joy in the memories of what was, and not allow ourselves to get caught up in the loss, but to try more to be in that spirit of what we have gained and what we have learned, and understanding of how strong we are. This dragon is about strength, and um, the solar plexus chakra. Being strong in claiming our joy. Being grounded in seeing just how good life really is. How precious. Okay? How precious life is. And then enjoying it to the fullest. Whether we be, in Paris, or we be in Kansas. Wherever we are, finding the joy in that and the balance of it, and knowing that we are right where we're supposed to be in the time that we're to be in it, and just finding the joy in that. It is for us to be in love with life. To find love within ourselves and love us to the fullest. Okay? It's been a year. 2020 has really shaken some things, but it did that. Everything happens for a reason, and so it's come in to show us just how blessed we are, and to focus on the blessings and not what has been transitioned from us. Everything is about change. That is the only thing that truly is constant. You can change your perception of what is true. You can change your perception of what you see, but you cannot change. Okay, that is, you can't stop things from changing. That's what's going to be. If you change it from one state, like water, you can change water from one state to another, but it will always be water. This is not a advertisement or nothing. It's just what's there. Water can come in many different forms: a solid, a gas, and a liquid. But no matter what, it will still be water. It's still the those basic molecules of H2O. 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen. It's always going to be that, no matter what state it's in. So I'm getting the feeling and thought of your loved ones. And I keep going to this because I'm feeling it really heavy right now. Though they not be in physical form, they are still a soul. They are still a spirit. Their love still lives on. Their joy. Find the joy in what time you had with them, the time that you spent with them, and allow that. Allow the pain of the loss. Don't let anybody tell you to get over anything. You tell them your TT said kiss your ass. Tell them I said it. And then go on with whatever you're doing. Okay? Nobody has a right to tell you how to grieve. Nobody has a right to tell you what to think or how to love. Okay? You do that on your own time. But no matter what form they are in, the love is the constant. The joy of the moments that you shared, okay, is still with you, and that lives on. It lives on in what you say. Example, my Nana, Carol, several things that I learned from her, but her love sticks with me. What she taught me sticks with me. She would say, you cannot think clearly when you're upset. That is her living still through me. Okay? That is me giving, when I share with you what she taught me, that is her continuing to live on. So our ancestors lived through our teaching and through our love. What has been imparted into us, we can impart into others. Our youth, okay? We can give that to our younger generations. So though the transition is hard for those of us who are still here because we are missing that physical presence, it does not ever mean that person spirit is not with you, and you cannot still love them and feel their love within you. So that's something that this full moon is also bringing to our existence, is that we are constant. Love is constant. Love is not something that ever changes. Whether you've had to redirect your energy, your attention energy, not your love energy. There's a difference. Whether you've had to redirect your attention to something else and put it somewhere else, it does not mean that the love that you've had or shared with someone is not still there. So there is that constant, okay? And then there's belief. There's belief there in that constant, and then it just continues on and on and on. So that is something that you can take in the time right now, okay, and what you're remembering about those good times that you shared, and take that into your future, into your tomorrow, into 2021 specifically, but we're going beyond, right? Okay, so there is our wild unknown animal message for the full moon. Let's get a little bit more and we'll get a message from Brian Froud's Fairy Oracles. I like doing the oracles because it leaves room for intuition to come in along with whatever the card's original meaning is. That is how you use your intuition. That is how you exercise your gift. You feel your way into what God is giving to you. Don't remember if I said it already, but all of my information for personals will be down in the description box. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I do appreciate it. Please follow me on Instagram. I share a lot on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook under divine_me1111. There's a lot of inspirational memes and sayings and videos on those channels, those platforms. And yeah, so go ahead and follow me over there. Oh, my jewelry is over there. My jewelry is over there as well. So go ahead and have a look at that. And we have a couple of other things coming up, so get ready for that. I am accepting donations, and thank you very much to those who have donated to the channel. It is appreciated. All right, let's get this message from fairies. All right. Okay, so we have masculine energy here. This is the Bodacious Bodak. The Bodacious Bodak speaks to being in the middle of things, taking inventory of things, and then getting knee deep in the middle of it. Now, this usually speaks to a male influence or a father influence doing a little too much, doing a little extra. So could be time to just pull back a little bit, take a breath, be and allow, truly being in your space, in your time, in your feelings, in your emotions, and not anybody else's. This is not, getting in the middle of things that don't belong to you. It's just sitting back and taking the time to have peace. Because what we have underneath is fairies of the future. And this is you and possibly another or a few others moving forward. Looking things straight, being mindful of what's behind you. Taking a look at your spirit guide down here and seeing what's to come, but all in all, going forward. Okay? Everybody else is facing forward. Is this card number 33? It sure is. This is card number 33. Threes have been popping up quite a bit. So I do recommend you, going and taking a look at some numerology, and the number 33. That's a master number. That is the the number of vertebrae that we have, enlightenment. That is the age in which Jesus was crucified. That is the age in which he completed his work and then transitioned. So, being in the middle of things is well and good. Meddling is not. So, be there, be present, be in the moment, but be ready for the future. See what needs to be seen, okay? Enjoy this time. See, they just kind of mirror each other. I'm telling you, this energy is here for a purpose. I'm getting it together. I wish I had more hands. Okay? These two kind of match, they're matching each other. This is seeing things as it is. Being in this energy of looking something stone cold hard in the face and saying, you know what? Without, within, around, I got this. Because I am grounded in my knowing that God's got me. This is being grounded in the masculine energy of protection and guidance and grounded energy, where this is more feminine energy. There are more females on this card than there are males. Water sign energy, feelings, but they come together. Do you see how they come together? They come together. We're going to watch our back, but we're also going to move forward. We're going to be in alignment and in our willpower to go forward, but we're going to enjoy and trust the journey. We're going to create our own frequency and emanate it forward in the future. We're not in this energy of hard assness. Yeah, we have to be sometimes. We have to be sometimes, but for the most part, we're just going to enjoy what's coming in, because it's time. It's time for us to relax some of this hard stuff. Capricorn, you've been doing a lot of work. The energies of Capricorn have been in a lot of let's see, Saturn, both Saturn and Jupiter were in retrograde in Capricorn. Capricorn energy has been run amok, but now that everything is moving forward, it's time to come into this energy of the future. Okay? So we're going to lighten up. We're going to lighten up and we're going to elevate. This is elevation. This is coming out of this stuck in hardness, and it's elevating us into higher thinking, higher feeling, higher frequency, higher vibration. Yeah, it's high frequency. It's okay. We're going to raise the frequency and we're going to vibrate higher there. Okay? We're going to come up. These low energies of fear and doubt and worry, sadness. Yes, there is a time to be sad, but there is also a time to rejoice. And we're coming into that time. The first 3 months are going to kind of be that residual energy of winter. of things that need to fall away, things that need to leave our lives for the time being. Doesn't mean that it's not going to come back around, but for the time being, it's time to sit down and focus so that when spring comes, spring comes, we are completely ready to embrace that change of blossoming new energies and raised frequencies so that we can go further into our tomorrows. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave that there because I think I'm rambling a little bit, so I'm gonna leave it there. But I think that's a good place to let it rest. I thank you all for joining me this year. It has truly been, this has been my third year of doing public tarot readings, and it has been a journey. It's not been easy, but it has not been as terrifying as it was the first year. It is not easy to put yourself out there, and then you get all frazzled and whatnot, but it has truly been a pleasure to do this. It's been a joy. I love doing this. I do. I don't hold anything a secret because that's not who I am. I love everything that I do. I put my everything into what I do, and this has truly been a joy. So, with all of that being said, please like the video, share it, comment down below. I think my comments are open. I can't remember, and if they're not, send me an email and we can still discuss. Okay? Thank you all so much again for joining me, and I close out with sending you all blessings and light. Take care.